Colleges and universities have never felt more dangerous than they do today. 1 in 4 college women are sexually assaulted or raped. Physical attacks and sexual assault are acts of sexual terrorism on women. It is a system comprised of cultural and organizational behavior that defines women as victims due to stereotypes. The commercialized and polished look of a university's reputation can often seduce young women into attending them. Some college men don't see the issue with forcing themselves upon a woman sexually, subtly engaging in patriarchal thinking. They condone rape even though they may never perform the act itself. College campuses in the LA County, such as Occidental College and UCLA, have been mishandling these cases. In 2013, UCLA only recorded 13 forcible rape cases on campus and had 4 cases recorded in 2012. Most of the cases are not recorded due to insufficient evidence found by the campus council or are not reported at the victim's discretion. Survivors feel that law enforcement officials dismiss these reports of sexual violence because they consider such violence to be cultural behavior.
Since 1 in 4 college women have been raped and sexually assaulted, the reoccurring problem is that this crime is not reported. The definition of rape is so vague that many victims are afraid to come forward.
Because of what the administrator told me during our meeting, I was too intimidated to file a report about the assault.
Women sexually assaulted during alcohol or drug abuse by an intimate partner or a dating acquaintance rarely ever report the crime. Personal shame, concerns of privacy, distrust of criminal justice, and fear of perpetrators are barriers that come in between this problem.
Statistics of sexual assault from college campuses in LA County do not match up with the info accumulated by other officials. We know sexual assault is a problem because majority of sexual assault incidents go unreported, partially due to different social stigmas experienced by men and women who are victims. Most rape victims are afraid or embarrassed to come forward because they feel no justice will be served. This crime has fewer than 5% of the victims reporting this incident to the police. This lack of reporting also impacts public safety.
Service. The administration allowed him to stay on campus, where he spread lies about me and shared confidential details of my case.
The victim ends up paying the price for this problem. One victim from Williams College came forward and said while under the influence she was raped. After the incident occurred, she was not offered a rape exam, nor was the male student removed from the campus.
During this time, the school pressured me repeatedly to settle and to allow my perpetrator to graduate with a degree from the college.
Therefore, she felt the incident was not taken seriously. While there are rape prevention programs that state not to blame the victim is still being held accountable for what is done to her. You can tell girls to not walk alone and walk in groups or not walk around at night, but the only suitable way to prevent sexual assault is to teach people not to sexually assault others.
The main sources who benefit from this problem are the government, Title IX coordinators, lawyers, and the perpetrator.
Occidental has created a culture where victims are afraid to come forward, and where perpetrators know that they can get away with it.
The government threatens to take away college funds if colleges do not follow recommended procedures for judging allegations of sexual assault. Title IX coordinators command at least $150,000 in salary and benefits. If Title IX is violated, then the college will be fined 1% of their operating budget. If any perpetrator feels they were denied due process after being suspended or expelled, they may sue the college, which then gets lawyers involved on each side.
What are people doing to help solve the problem? Universities, colleges, and public organizations in Los Angeles County endeavor internally and externally to reduce the rate. Internally, they hold public discussion about sexual assaults in campus, offer education about bystander intervention to students including specialized workshops directed primarily at men. Externally, they prohibited all alcohol possession, consumption, and distribution on campus, and banned opposite-sex overnight visitors outright where dorm is located.
Solving this serious issue would entail having all students aware of their rights on campus grounds such as Title IX and the Clergy Act. Colleges and universities should create a protocol for handling sexual assault complaints and have professionals with experience on campus tribunals. Also, men on college campuses should be required to attend informative classes on preventing sexual assault and violence. In addition, the Department of Education should create a public accessible list of colleges that have been or are under investigation for covering up sexual assault complaints. Naming and shaming these colleges would deter them from botching up future cases and would help prospective students know the safety on these campuses.
Congratulations, you've been accepted to the class of 2021! Prepare for a challenging year ahead, which includes losing your virginity to a rapist.
He will be taken to the basement and violently raped.
Becoming his third victim.
We'll only suspend him for a single day, then you're on your own.
Well, you're next.